That is why the wrong kind of knowledge has always been punished. Heretical theology threatened the Church's monopoly on truth. Revolutionary science undermined monarchies that claimed divine sanction. Radical political philosophy questioned the very structure of the state. Each of these forms of genius did not simply present new ideas, they redistributed power. And redistribution has always been the enemy of the established order. Burning knowledge, not just witches. The witch hunts provide the clearest symbolic example. It is comforting to imagine that they were about superstition, fear of magic, devils, and curses. But beneath the surface, the real threat was knowledge outside of church control. Midwives held knowledge of childbirth. Herbalists carried generations of plant medicine. Women who charted the cycles of the moon and the body understood biology the church could not frame. To destroy them was not only to kill individuals, but to destroy archives of living memory. This is why burning was the chosen method. Fire does more than kill. It erases. It consumes books, tools, and artifacts. It prevents knowledge from being transmitted. In that sense, witch hunts were less about superstition and more about censorship. They were an early form of intellectual gatekeeping, ensuring that only sanctioned knowledge survived. Religious and political suppression. The persecution of genius did not stop with witches. Galileo Galilei was placed under house arrest for affirming heliocentrism, a truth that undermined the Church's cosmology. Socrates was executed for corrupting the youth by teaching them to question authority. Hypatia of Alexandria, a mathematician and philosopher, was murdered by a Christian mob because her scholarship threatened both political and religious hierarchies. In each case, the charge was framed as moral or spiritual corruption. But the deeper issue was control. Each of these figures revealed truths that destabilized the legitimacy of those in power. Their brilliance was not neutral, it was subversive.